Hi, today I wanted to just share some information regarding the government shutdown and how that may or may not be impacting mortgages. We have had some inquiries of late where clients are wondering, hey, with this government shutdown, is that causing any kind of a problem with getting a loan, especially a government loan, FHA, VA, et cetera? And the short answer to this is no. There are a couple things that are being impacted, but for the most part, nothing is really changing very much. We are able to operate in a very similar fashion. FHA, VA continues to issue their case numbers. They continue to issue what's called CAVers, things of that nature. So the reality is that there hasn't really been too much of an impact. And in fact, in most cases, even if we have employees who work for the government and they've been furloughed and they're the ones applying for the loan, we are often able to still go ahead and close depending upon their circumstances. In other words, sometimes we need to verify some extra reserves, things of that nature. But probably the two biggest areas that are directly impacted and have directly essentially caused things to come to a halt would be, first of all, flood insurance. So if you are buying a property and that property happens to be in a flood zone and you need to get flood insurance, that basically is preventing us from closing the loan because we can't get the flood insurance issued by FEMA. I think there are some private companies out there, but typically FEMA is going to have much better rates. So that's something to keep in mind. And then the other thing that is directly impacted have been USDA loans. So if you are applying for a USDA loan, looking to close on a property utilizing that, as of right now, you cannot close until the government gets reopened. So in many cases, what we've been doing there is looking to switch it to maybe an FHA or an FHA down payment assistance, something along those lines to still get you closed on your property, maybe not under the exact same terms that you wanted with regards to USDA. But again, as of right now, until the government reopens, that is definitely a problem. So with the exception of those last couple items, things have pretty much been status quo. And so if you have been hesitating to get qualified, thinking that the government shutdown is in some way impacting your ability to get a loan, please don't have those concerns. Give us a call, text us. We're always here to answer your questions, see what we can do to get you qualified, and hopefully without any delays due to this shutdown. Hey, I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and subscribe to our page here. Greatly appreciate that. Also, if you know of anyone who is looking to purchase and maybe they've brought up questions about the government shutdown and how that might impact, please feel free to share this information with them, forward the video. And you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.